Hi guys, as you've all now heard, sadly we've had to postpone the Invictus Games and move it to 2021. This was incredibly...
A royal shock that no one saw coming. Before we dive in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and share this with anyone who loves royal drama. A grand hall, centuries of tradition, velvet robes, whispered conversations echoing beneath ornate ceilings, and at the center of it all, a decision that could rewrite royal history forever. Prince Harry, once the beloved spare, the rebellious royal with a heart of gold, is now at the center of a storm that's shaking the very foundations of the British monarchy. Reports are swirling, emotions are running high, and one question is on everyone's mind. Could Prince Harry really lose everything? His titles, his royal identity, his place in history? Let's unravel what's really going on. It started quietly, almost too quietly. A formal petition within the House of Lords began gaining traction, calling for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to be stripped of their royal titles. At first, it sounded like just another wave of criticism, something the couple has faced many times before. But this felt different. Unlike online debates or tabloid headlines, this move carries institutional weight. The House of Lords isn't just any group. It's a key part of the UK's legislative system, steeped in tradition and influence. So why now? Supporters of the petition argue that stepping away from royal duties while still using royal titles creates confusion and even undermines the monarchy structure. Critics, however, see it as a harsh and deeply personal move. And just like that, what started as a whisper turned into a national conversation. Is this really about titles, or something much deeper? Prince Harry's emotional breaking point. Behind the headlines and heated debates lies a human story, one that's far more emotional than political. Prince Harry has always worn his heart on his sleeve. From his candid interviews to his memoir, he's never shied away from expressing pain, frustration, and vulnerability. So when news of this petition surfaced, it reportedly hit hard. Think about it for a second. This isn't just about losing a title. It's about losing a connection to family, heritage, and identity. Imagine being born into a legacy that stretches back generations, only to feel like it's slipping away piece by piece. Wouldn't that shake anyone? While no official statement confirms his reaction, many royal watchers believe this moment could be one of the most emotionally challenging periods Harry has faced since stepping back from royal duties. And it raises a powerful question. Can you ever truly walk away from something that's been part of you your entire life? The British monarchy has survived wars, scandals, and centuries of change, but this situation feels uniquely modern. Why? Because it's not just about tradition anymore, it's about relevance. In today's world of social media, global influence, and shifting public opinion, the monarchy is constantly being redefined. Prince Harry and Meghan's decision to step back and build a life outside royal constraints was already a major turning point. Now, this potential move to strip titles adds another layer of complexity. Some see it as necessary evolution. Others see it as unnecessary division. It's like watching an old institution trying to adapt to a new era, and not everyone agrees on how that should happen. So the real question becomes, is this a step forward or a step too far? If there's one thing this situation hasn't lacked, it's opinions. Across social media, dinner tables, and news panels, people are choosing sides, and they're not holding back. Some argue, if you step away, you should let go of the titles too. The monarchy needs consistency and accountability. Others push back just as strongly. This feels personal, not procedural. Why punish someone for choosing a different path? It's the kind of debate where there's no easy answer and no middle ground. Moments like this often reveal more about public values than royal decisions. People aren't just reacting to Harry. They're reacting to ideas about tradition, independence, and identity. So maybe the bigger story isn't just about the monarchy. Maybe it's about us too. What this means for Harry and Meghan. If titles were ever formally removed, what would actually change? Surprisingly, quite a lot. And yet, not everything. They would lose the official use of Duke and Duchess, which carries symbolic and ceremonial weight. But their global influence? That likely wouldn't disappear overnight. In fact, some argue it could even strengthen their independence. Think about it. No more ties to royal expectations. Complete freedom to shape their brand. A chance to fully define their own legacy. Titles may be symbolic, but symbols matter. They carry history, recognition, and emotional significance. And losing that? It's not just a legal shift, it's a deeply personal one. So the question lingers. Would this be a loss or a new beginning? At its core, this entire situation boils down to one powerful tension: legacy versus freedom. Prince Harry's journey has always balanced these two forces. On one side, the weight of royal tradition. On the other, the desire to live life on his own terms. It's something many people can relate to, even outside royal life. Have you ever felt torn between expectations and personal happiness? Between what you're supposed to do and what you actually want? That's what makes this story so compelling. It's not just about royalty. It's about choice. And choices come with consequences. Sometimes, stepping away from one identity is the only way to fully step into another. So maybe this isn't the end of Harry's story. Maybe it's the start of a completely new chapter. This isn't just another royal headline. It's a story about identity, change, and the courage to choose your own path, even when the stakes are incredibly high. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Prince Harry and Meghan should keep their titles? Or is it time for a complete break from royal ties? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get the conversation going.